These cookies remind me of Christmas as a kid. All I need is a cold glass of milk to go with it. Hey, I'm Ali Carr, and this is another episode of Serve It, our virtual cookie exchange. Thank you so much for casting your vote. Today, I'll be showing you how I make Santa's favorite sugar cookie. It's also one of my favorites too. Crisp on the edges, soft in the center, velvety rich texture that is absolutely delicious. Okay, ingredients for our sugar cookie: granulated sugar, all-purpose flour. I've got 2 sticks of butter at room temperature. You just wanna make sure that they're soft enough, to leave an indent when your finger presses them. 3 eggs, but for this recipe, we're only using the egg yolks. Make sure those are also at room temperature. Then we've got a teaspoon of baking powder and a half a teaspoon of salt. Now, of course, there's gonna be vanilla in these cookies, but to switch it up a little bit and add a little extra punch of flavor, I love to also add a little bit of almond extract. Just give it a try, it's amazing. I also really like to measure my ingredients in grams. It's 185 grams of sugar. I find that when I measure my sugar and my flour, the recipe's a lot more exact. Perfect. We're gonna whip together the butter and the sugar till it's fluffy for about 4 minutes. I'm just gonna go ahead and use my beater edge on my stand mixer. If you have a handheld mixer, that'll work too. 2 sticks of butter. I like to get the butter going for about a minute before I add in the sugar. Scrape the sides every now and then just to make sure it gets all nice whipped and super fluffy. Okay, so I got the butter started. I'm gonna go ahead and add in my sugar. We're gonna let that whip up for about another 3 minutes or so. I'm just gonna go ahead and separate the yolk and the whites. We're gonna go ahead and add our egg yolks one at a time as we're mixing a little slowly. You wanna wait until each one is fully incorporated before adding the next. Once our egg yolk is all mixed in, we're gonna do 1 teaspoon of vanilla and then just a half a teaspoon of almond extract. The almond extract adds a lot to the depth of flavor of these sugar cookies. Mix that in, scrape the bowl, because we're gonna start adding our dry ingredients. If you have a baking scale, go ahead and use it because we wanna do 390 grams. Kind of lift it a little bit so it's a little lighter in your cup when you measure. So you're gonna wanna sift your dry ingredients all together. Flour, baking powder, and my salt. Give it a little bit of a stir. I'm just gonna go ahead and sift this. Now, I always do measure like an extra gram because I know I'm gonna make just a little bit of a mess. Slowly add in our flour, sugar, and baking powder mixture. Once we have our dough all mixed up, I'm gonna divide it in half, get it into a nice round ball. I like to kind of pancake them out, pop them on a towel, get this other one. And I pop this in the fridge for about 15 to 20 minutes. I'm gonna go ahead and do our cream cheese frosting because it's delicious. But I love putting cream cheese frosting on my sugar cookies because that's how we made cookies for Santa when I was growing up. We're gonna start with about 6 ounces of soft cream cheese, just out at room temperature. I've got 4 cups of confection sugar, 2 to 3 tablespoons of milk, and a little vanilla. We're gonna go ahead and whisk together our cream cheese with a little bit of milk, and then we're gonna add 2 teaspoons of vanilla. Slowly add in that confection sugar, just about a cup or so at a time. Ooh, look at that. We have to taste. Oh yeah. We're gonna go ahead and set this aside and roll out our cookies. Our dough is ready, nice and chill. I'm gonna take just half and put the rest back in the fridge just to keep it chilled. If at any point while you're rolling out the dough, you start to feel like it's not sticking together or it's too soft, just go ahead, pop it back in the refrigerator, let it chill for a few minutes, and then you'll be good to go. So I'm just gonna go ahead and dust out a bit of flour right here on my counter. We're gonna go ahead and roll this out. I do about 1/4 of an inch. And then as I kind of roll it out, I like to just be flipping it, twisting sides, just so that it doesn't stick. For one more flip. We do have a fun assortment of Christmas cookie cutters, but I have to say my favorite, the state of Minnesota, and it's kind of fun because If we can't be home with family for the holidays, we make cute little Minnesota-shaped cookies, so we still have a little bit of Minnesota in our house for Christmas. They can be less than like a half an inch apart. I've got some remnants left. I'm just gonna go ahead, ball this back up, roll it out. I'm gonna keep rolling out some dough. We've got our oven set at 350, my tray full of cookies, and I'm gonna go ahead and pop these in the oven for about 8 to 12 minutes. If you like them a little crispier, keep them in a couple minutes longer. Okay, so once your cookies are all cooled, you can go ahead and decorate. If you're using the cream cheese frosting, you'll wanna store these in the refrigerator. I like to just set them out about 20, 30 minutes before we're gonna have our cookies so that the cream cheese softens. And there we have it, a beautiful cookie tray for Santa. Now, I know Santa's not gonna be able to eat all of these, so I think I'll help him out just a bit. It's so good. Velvety and rich. You get the crispy edges, but so soft in the center. Thanks for baking with me in my kitchen for our virtual cookie exchange. Wishing you and your family a very blessed holiday season. Hey, if you want to shop the items that I used to make this recipe, go ahead and search Serve It at QVC.com. Give it a big thumbs up and hit subscribe if you're watching on YouTube. Maybe we just saved Santa like one.